Well, hey there, guys. I find myself in the wild. I've got some money, $596,000 to be exact. I've got a $250,000 loan. I've also got a rather large piece of property, over 100 acres. Not to mention, I've got this nice shiny turd over here. Oh, isn't she a beauty? Well, let's get in this shiny turd and just kind of take a look at our land. I can figure out how to get out of the dealership, that is. There's a spot to go. Here we go. Here's the drive. Let's swing the gate open. Our land's up on this little ridge here. So we're just gonna have to go across the weight here. Wow, this whole International. Does that really say it weighs? It only weighs 1 ton. Alright, I don't really believe that, but now we had to have a company come in and take out part of this little ledge here so we can find a way up our property. I'm going to have a road put in too. I just haven't gotten to that point yet. I'm looking for a nice place to set up a base of operation. I want some flat area. So if we look at this, our property is actually down here. So we got to get down there to our property. And we have some seaside land, which, while nice for the picturesque views and whatnot, I'm not so certain it's what we need to have. But it is what we have. If you guys look right here, I'm not going to continue to drive off, but quite the drop off the side of this cliff. So anything we do, we want to do away from that edge. But I really haven't found a flat spot on this map aside from here, which, you know, might not be the worst spot in the world. So I think this is where we're going to set up our base of operations. So let's go ahead. And let's set up a gravel pad up here. I think this whole area up to the edge. Oh yeah. I don't know if that's a big enough yard. Alright, let's see what we got going on here, you guys. So it's a good start to having a new pad. Alright. So what are we thinking for a roadway? Well, I'm thinking something along those lines here. Try and keep off that edge. Let's go ahead and drive that road and see how we like it. And don't get me wrong, guys, I am going to launch myself at least once off this ledge, because I just want to see how far we can get. Alright. So if we were to drive along the long and winding road here, that is awesome, you guys. I like that. Hope you guys did too. Alright, so we have a base of operations. We have a road leading to it. No idea what we're going to do next, other than we are going to get ourselves up to full speed. And I think we're going off right here, just for funsies. Woo! Alright, that was fun. Let's reset it. Okay, we've had our fun. I'm gonna put some sort of a fence along there and just kind of prevent that from happening again. Ooh. But I thought it would be fun to do it once. Besides, putting in that pad and this roadway cost us about $15,000, you guys. A little bit more than I wanted to spend. Alright, so from here, we're gonna need some sort of a fencing. Just trying to see what this fencing looks like. I want something that looks like it could belong. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, I'm thinking that is enough of a fence for now. But yeah, problem solved. We're not driving off the edge. Alright, so now we're back to our base of operations. What do you guys think we should do? I don't know. I really like this map though. I can already tell it's going to be a nightmare because of the size. I'm never going to be able to farm the whole thing. So our land stretches all the way to this bend, basically. I need to find a marker. So what I think I'll do is drive in this direction. See if we can't locate where our corners are going to be. So if I can locate the corner, then I can make a road. Alright, so we're just going to go to the west, almost directly, somewhere around here. And we are not quite to our corner. I think we're going to be right about there. All right. So our corner, if I be so bold, is basically right at the back of our vehicle. All right. So let's go ahead and let's make a road. Maybe not quite that big. Somewhere about like there. We are burning a lot of money building a road. Especially when that goes directly between trees, you guys. But I like to know roughly where my borders are at, so that's why we're doing this. Now, are we going to do anything with this? Probably not. All right, let's get the other side done. And we're just going to take this all the way up to the edge. And we'll run it back. And we are just getting a nice clean border. Excellent. That tells us basically where our property is. It might not be exactly on the line, you guys, but it's close enough that it's going to give me an idea of what we are doing. It's not quite wide enough for 2 vehicles, but good enough. Now, let's go ahead and head back this way. Whoa, what's going on here? That was almost catastrophic, you guys. Okay. Well, we now know exactly where our property goes. So if we were to jump over here, so yeah, sorry guys that I'm making a property map. Like I said, this is a large lot of land. It is 108 acres, so that's relatively large. But by no means is it large for this map, because a lot of these are even bigger. The only one I envision that I might purchase later on is this one here. So yeah, not going to do that anytime soon. All right, so let's kind of get some stuff going here. All right, so shed silos. I actually have a building that I want to use as my I don't want that one. I don't really want that one or that one. Might be SOL on that, you guys. Let me see. Okay, this is the building I want because it's got 600,000 liter storage and it's got pallet or bale storage as well. Alright, and I just want to make sure I have enough room to drive around. Get out our leveling tool. And just take care of that. I placed that wrong. Somewhere down here. I mean, that's always a nice barn, but it's not the one I want. Oh, it was under silos, wasn't it? There's that one there. Okay. Alright, this is what I wanted. I wanted it to actually go back. Now I want to go and level it. And I want to put gravel. Excellent. Alright guys, let's take a quick peek at this shed because it's really kind of cool. Alright, so you got a stairway up, and you've got a workshop trigger. Alright, I have to park inside here. It has this massive folding door, which I just think is so cool. Alright, over here you've got a silo, dump space here, another trigger over there for workshop. It's just a great old little barn. Actually, big barn, not a little barn. Then you've also got this area up here, which if you go out and you open up this door, you've got another little area up here, which I just think it's so cool that you have all these little nooks and crannies. Alright, so we're just gonna jump. Whee! Okay, so we've put in a barn, we've put in a big old road and a fence, and we've purchased land. That's going to be it for this episode, guys. Tune in next time, and we're going to start getting some equipment. It's Graybeard Gaming, wishing you the very best of days. Have a good one.